Arthur, the owner of the prestigious Sterling Hotel Group, shuffled into the lobby of his flagship restaurant wearing a faded, torn coat and muddy boots. He looked like he had been sleeping on a park bench for weeks. He wasn't looking for a free meal. He was looking for humanity. Immediately, the floor manager, a man named Victor, stormed over with a look of disgust. You can't be in here. You're scaring the high-end clientele. Get out before I call security." Guests whispered and pointed, covering their noses. Victor grabbed Arthur's arm roughly to drag him out. But just as Arthur was about to be thrown to the curb, a young waitress named Chloe stepped in. "Stop," she pleaded, stepping between them. "It's freezing outside, Victor. Let him just sit for a moment. I'll pay for a cup of coffee and some soup myself." Victor sneered, looking down at her. "Fine. 1 cup? If he's not gone in 10 minutes, don't bother coming back to work tomorrow." Chloe sat Arthur at a small table in the back, away from the staring eyes. She didn't just bring coffee. She brought a warm meal and spoke to him with genuine respect, asking about his day and making sure he was comfortable. Arthur didn't say much, but his sharp eyes studied her carefully. When he finally stood to leave, Victor yelled from across the room. "Good riddance." Arthur ignored him. He pressed a folded napkin into Chloe's hand. On it, scribbled in ink, was an address and a time. Sterling Headquarters. Suite 500. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. The next morning. Chloe stood nervously outside the massive glass headquarters of the Sterling Group. She felt small and out of place in her worn-out jacket. She almost walked away, terrified she was making a mistake, but the memory of the old man's kind eyes pushed her forward. When she reached Suite 500, the receptionist nodded respectfully. "Go right in, Miss Chloe." The heavy oak doors swung open. Sitting behind a massive mahogany desk wasn't a homeless man, but Arthur, clean-shaven, wearing a sharp Italian suit and looking every bit the billionaire he was. Chloe gasped, dropping her bag. "Sir, the man from the restaurant?" Arthur stood and smiled warmly. "Hello, Chloe. Thank you for the coffee." "I don't understand," she stammered, shaking her head. You own this?" "I do," Arthur replied, walking to the window that overlooked the city streets. "I built this empire on service. But yesterday, I saw that my management had forgotten what service means. They see wallets, not people, but you. You saw a human being." Chloe teared up, her hands trembling. "I just didn't want you to be cold." Arthur walked over and handed her a leather portfolio. "Victor has been relieved of his duties as of this morning. Inside this folder is a contract. We need a director of guest experience who understands that dignity is the most expensive thing we offer. The job is yours if you want it." Chloe covered her mouth, sobbing as she nodded in disbelief. Arthur placed a hand on her shoulder and said softly, "True hospitality isn't about fancy tablecloths, Chloe. It's about the heart. And yours is exactly what this company needs. Does true character reveal itself when we think no one of importance is watching? Share your thoughts below and tag a friend who always treats others with respect.